See, I told you guys the next video would be on the Aries Inferno. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to some more Star Citizen. I'm kind of cranking these out recently. I've been, for some reason, I have felt some motivation, but I'm probably going to start cranking them out once the next patch comes out too. Probably not like as often as I'm doing it right now, because right now it's just kind of an odd thing. I'm bored essentially, but I'm definitely going to be revisiting some ships again in 4.1, like the Valkyrie, Corsair, blah, 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 you know. But, the Aries Inferno. So, what I mentioned in the end of the F8 Lightning video, that the Aries Inferno is, and I didn't plan on making a video on this, by the way, but is the heavy fighter that is performing the best for me. I'm not saying it's great, I'm not saying it's perfect, it's just the lesser evil, I guess, if you can say that. The Ion, I haven't tried the Ion. I can't speak for the Ion. I'm pretty sure the Ion is buns, because I know these keep getting nerfed to the ground just like the F8 is, but there's something that the Inferno has that the Ion doesn't, and obviously that is the ballistic Gatling gun, which depending on how ballistics perform, it kind of depends on how the Inferno performs. And right now, ballistics aren't great, but they're not the worst that they've ever been either. So I've been able to get VHRTs done in this relatively consistently. I'm not saying it's been easy. It still proves to be a challenge, but not an undoable challenge, if that's the case. So the Inferno has always been one of my favorite fighters, just because of it's got bursts. It's got big bursts. And to be honest with you, the Aries look sexy, and I always find an excuse, or try to find an excuse, to have one of these. But you know, when they get bad, I can't really find an excuse. But right now, I did end up purchasing this in game, just to kind of, first ship I've actually bought in a game in a long time, by the way. But because I was really trying to give this one the benefit of the doubt, just like the Guardian, just like the F8. And like I said, I didn't plan on making a video on this, but I was impressed, so I decided to. So we're in Pyro, since we didn't go on Pyro last video. We're in Pyro. We're gonna do some Pyro missions in it and just kind of show it off in all of its glory. I know I've been rambling for almost 3 minutes now, but I also want to point out one other thing. The last time I did an Aries video, people went ballistic because of how badly these keep getting nerfed. I don't care. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If you are going to come into the comments and bitch about the state of the Aries, that we've been hearing the same story for years, I don't want to hear it. The F8, I understand, because I bitched myself. That I get, because that's supposed to be like, oh my god. But if we go in and just make this a huge hate fest on the Aries Inferno, I don't want to hear it. I will remove that comment instantly. So, just a quick caveat, because last time I did an Aries video, people lost their shit, and I was angry. So I'm just gonna point that out. But I digress. Let's go fight some stuff and have some fun. All right, first bounty. I do want to rephrase what I just said a little bit. I'm not saying don't say your bad opinions or your negative opinions on the Aries, because there's gonna be some. I still have negative opinions on the Aries as well, but I'm talking about if it's just like shitting on the ship, just the shit on it, that I'm not going to tolerate. If you don't like it for a legitimate reason, like, oh, it's too slow for this, or I still don't think the Gatling gun is good enough for this, that I completely understand. But if you're just like, oh, the Aries is the worst ship ever because the CIG keeps neutering it, that I don't want to hear, if that makes any sense. All right? Cool. All right, let's shoot some stuff. So this one pays 111k. It's kind of hard to gauge the kind of difficulty in Pyro, aside from, like, I guess, payout, but I haven't noticed a difference too much in terms of difficulties, so yeah. Alright. Got a Scorp there, and he is primary target. By the way, this Aries is 100% completely stock. There's no changes in missiles, or components on this thing. Obviously, I can't change the gun, but oh, that arrow is going to be a pain. Come on, give me my missile lock. Or not. Like, little fighters, this thing's going to struggle against, obviously. Because this is technically made for, obviously, subcap ships, right? So, like, this arrow is definitely going to give me a workaround, which I expect. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put our focus on our primary target. And he's just derping. Okay, it looked... Oh, my head tracking's not on. We got a prowler here. I'm trying to lead it here a little bit, too. There we go. All right. Let's disengage here a little bit. Get these shields back up. All right. Alright. I want to finish fighting those things, so... Alright. Come on, I need that missile lock. Missiles are weird right now. If it actually physically does not say missile lock, it will not track. Like, watch, these won't track. Wait, are they? No, they're not tracking at all.
Attack on shields.
Wow, that was fast. Alright. Where's that other one? Ooh, that was a good burst on that thing.
Attack on shields.
Go back to a lead. Oh my god. Like I said, this thing is not going to do very well on small fighters like arrows like this. That's why I was trying to get a missile lock and try to just take care of it before I had to do this. But with missiles not fucking working, kind of in a shitty position. I'm gonna blow right by him.
Contact.
One hit. On, you're dead here in a minute if I can fucking get a hit on you. So basically, what I've been mainly using this for is VHRTs. Trying to grind up the ERTs for, honestly, I have no idea why, because I'm not going to do them anyway, but...
Attack on shields.
There we go. Oh my god. See, that was kind of a pain in the ass. But we got it. So it's been doing pretty good. All right, now this one pays 120k. I did not reload. I did not repair. Mainly because, to be honest with you, reloading and repairing in Pyro is kind of inconvenient. I mean, yeah, there's a few stations that you can go around, like Gaslight, Obituary, Checkmate, all that, you know. And honestly, Gaslight isn't too far away from me right now. But for some reason, I'm just like, if I can't land on a planet, which none of these bounties take place on planets, by the way.
On.
That's gonna be another pain in the ass.
Missile locked.
Look at that. But I don't know. It just feels inconvenient to me. Pop another one towards him. That might not track.
Target destroyed.
Sweet! 100 or 100 I series down. I don't know if it was on 25A or one. The Mustang. That Mustang's gonna be a pain. Aurora's gonna be a pain. This one's gonna be challenging.
Missile locked.
I don't think it's tracking. I'm gonna pop another one. None of them are tracking.
Contact. Attack on shields.
Done deal there.
Destroyed.
A fucking saber.
Contact.
Honestly, I'm handling the saber better than I thought I would. But he's very close to me. Put some backstrafe on it. Alright. Blow by him here a little bit. Pop chaff. I don't think that's really gonna do anything right now, but...
Attack on shields. Shield failure.
Shield it down.
Target
Alright, saber's down.
destroyed.
Alright, let's grab, let's hit nav. Disengage so we can get some shields. Should be alright.
Shields on. Contact.
I see you moving. ain't gonna track you. Got too close.
Attack on shields. Contact.
See, I'm literally turning with like no thrust. I'm trying to keep my nose on and trying to stay accurate. Come on. There we go.
Destroyed. Shield failure. Attack on shields. Shield failure. Target destroyed.
All right. All right, I'm gonna head back to Gaslight and repair since I just turned red. That Nomad was kind of like, you know, fuck you. But I'm gonna repair, reload, and then grab another one. All right. Oh. Oh, I saw contrails again. I was like, oh, are we gonna have round 2 of a player in Pyro? Guess not. But this one pays 136k. It's a vulture. I doubt he's one of my targets, to be completely honest with you. Especially since I'm 26k away from my but it looks like he might be trying to intercept me by his orientation. What is that, Hurricane? Fuck yeah! And it's my target. Let's go! I love fighting Hurricanes. They prove to be a decent challenge, and I love it.
Missile.
We'll open up with 2 Viper 3s.
Contact. Attack on shields.
All right. Trying to get my shields back up.
Contact.
All right. Got some of my shields back. You know, let's go lead Pip on this asshole. Honestly, I feel like I was more accurate with the lag.
Attack on shields. Contact.
Oh, not paying attention. Something else big is on my ass. I heard a Gladius. Alright, I need to disengage.
Off. Shields on. Missile locked.
That might splash him.
Contact.
That might splash him. Splash! Fuck yes! Gladius. Out of Reliant.
Missile locked. Missile locked. Contact.
There we go.
Destroyed. Attack on shields. Alert. Front crash close.
Where'd that Talon come from?
Destroyed.
There's another ship I want to revisit, but I hear in 4.1, if you when you cycle from nav to SCM, it actually turns off the fucking view screen, which is hilarious. I think it's a Shrike. It doesn't look... It looks more purple than the standard Talon. Oh yeah, I'm 90% sure that's a Shrike.
Target destroyed.
And that was very glass-like. That was pretty solid. I love hunting hurricanes. They're fun. We're gonna grab one more. The highest paying one is 136 in Pyro. So I'm gonna take another. I'm gonna take another step, and I want to show, I guess, its true capability as at least what it's somewhat decent at right now. All right. So I traveled back to Stanton, the express route. Thank you, backspace. And I wanted to grab a VHRT, like a proper VHRT, just kind of show that it can do it. Fingers crossed. Watch, I'll get 2 Carracks and a Gemini again. But I want to show that it can do it, but it's also not like the best thing to do it in, I guess, if that's the case. Because, let's be honest, is the Aries good in its attendant role? Like the Inferno specifically? No. But it can do some work. I think it's closer to take I think its prey is closer to like Hercules and like Anis and like Hammerheads at the probably the most dangerous. Ah, fuck. All right, let's give this another shot. Take 2. This time I went to Crusader, so this is Daymar. But, yeah. Let's hope... Ooh, shit.
Shields on.
There we go. But yeah, this is a VHRT. To kind of show, I guess, that it can do it. Flamer. Carrack. Alright, that Carrack needs to die.
Attack on shields.
Shields went down pretty quickly there. All right. I'll be honest, those Carracks, for how big they are fucking fast.
Shields on.
Alright, no, we're gonna hit. No, we're gonna hit the dirt.
Shields off.
Because those Carracks just shred shields. It's annoying as hell. That's why the Carrack is the first thing we're going for. We need to get further than 2k out. $8K, 10.
Shields on. Missile locked. Alert. Front crash close.
Alright.
Attack on shields.
Come on. Oh shit, I overheated. Shit!
Front shields off.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, those characters are fucking dangerous. And like, oh shit, I'm going a little too fast. I don't want to completely...
Shields on.
Okay. Well, once that Carrack is dead, I kind of want to bring them here. Perfect. Come on. It's not locking. Yeah, it's not locking.
Missile locked. Missile locked.
Alright.
Attack on shields.
Look at the hurt first since he's close. Cool down here a little bit. There we go. Perk is down. Don't fucking ram me, you asshole. Alright.
On shields.
Let it cool. Actually, now that I think about it, isn't the Reclaimer technically considered a cap ship in this game, or is it a subcap?
Destroyed.
But there we go. 2 out of the 3 ships. And honestly, I'd probably be in better shape if I didn't focus the Carrack. Well, we're gonna try to kill that fucking thing anyway, because Carracks are dangerous.
Missile locked. Alert. Front crash close.
And we'll launch the last 4.
Alert. Front crash close.
I don't know exactly what that would have done, but
Attack on
look at that barrage. Dance around this fucking thing. I'm gonna disengage with how red I am.
shields off.
Oh, he might kill me right here. But look how red I've gotten that thing, right? This thing. But look how red I am too. I'm not, so it's definitely not impossible, but it's definitely still a challenge for this thing. I'll give it that. But I already completed the bounty, so I guess that's what matters. But this is, I don't want to say what I've been using to grind out VHRTs, but right now VHRTs are mostly for multiple people, even if I'm flying my Corsair or like a Connie or something. So it's just finding ways, I guess, to do it. And this is the only heavy fighter I've been able to at least successfully get these done in. Which is why, as a 4.0.2, I have not tried the PTU. I don't like trying the PTU. But as a 4.0.2, the Aries Inferno is the best performing heavy fighter in my opinion. But I am genuinely curious to see if I can finish this Carrack. But I don't know the best way to approach it. Especially with how red I am and how quickly it can get my shields down. So at most, I think this might end up being one last engagement.
Attack on shields.
Come on, cool.
Target destroyed.
I got him. Nice. See? I can do it. Like I said, it's not easy, but... well, I wouldn't call it easy. But I can do it. Kinda just want to hard death him. Especially since he gave me a pain in the ass. That was for killing my Guardian. Well, my buddy's Guardian. A few days ago. Or... that's been about a week now, I think. But... so yeah. Like I was saying. The Aries Inferno is the heavy fighter that's performing the best for me. Sorry, I'm like middle of like constantly burping. But yeah, it's the heavy fighter that's performing the best for me. And I wouldn't be surprised if others out there are also finding the same thing. Yeah, it definitely could be part of a skill issue. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that's the case with the FA Lightning. The FA Lightning is just bad. But in the Guardian, it probably could have done it depending on the weapons and how I was flying it, because I definitely know I wasn't flying it like other people would. And yeah, the Vanguard's got slow guns. But I think it has 2 shield generators just like the Aries does. Yeah, it does. So it's possible the Vanguard can do it too, but the Vanguard's weapons being that slow pisses me off. So I just hate it. So because of that, going to the Aries, the Inferno specifically, has actually been proving to be useful. I will not try the Ion. The way the Ion shoots its cannon, I don't like it, and to be honest with you, that thing keeps getting nerfed into the ground. At least with the Inferno, it's reliant on how ballistics are balanced during the current patch. So, but yeah, that's the Aries Inferno, and I quite like it. So I'm gonna be messing around with this thing in terms of my heavy fighter for a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Aries Inferno in the comments down below, whether you've tried it or not, or what if you've been finding it to do something similarly better or worse. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, have a good one.